welcome back to another edition of Vanguard. This is our ninth broadcast. I'm really, really amazed at the quality of product that we've been able to pull together for you each and every single time that we do this forum for you. So this was created back in a couple of years ago in a different time when we all couldn't travel but still wanted to dream and learn and spend time educating ourselves to be able to recover and be back for a very stronger tourism future. And now we are here. We fast forward a couple of years and tourism is strong and things keep growing around the world. Product keeps evolving, innovating, and we keep getting new destinations and new hotels to come on board with us that want to share what they're doing. So here we are with an amazing list and lineup of what we've got going for you today. We have some very highly creative DMCs, we have some beautiful luxury hotels, and we have some surprises for you because as we've been sharing with you, a lot of our partners have been extremely generous, especially this time. So a couple of lucky folks who are watching this broadcast in its entirety are going to win some gorgeous prizes, including hotel stays, including beautiful experiences around the world and all of this. So we're thrilled about that. We're very, very grateful. So it takes a lot of work to put this together. I want to thank our director, Mika, who's putting this together also behind the scenes and never gets shown on screen, but she's amazing and we couldn't do this without her. And we really appreciate your support. Many of you come back time and time again. We see a lot of repeaters. And then when we put this on our YouTube channel, we see thousands of people checking it out. And that's why we do that. We put it on our Vanguard channel so it can live there. You can refer to it anytime. And we love when you take bits and pieces of this and share it with your clients because at the end of the day, the properties and the DMCs directly are presenting their wares and their highlights. So it's a wonderful way to sort of showcase all of what's special about where they may want to go and give them a nice preview straight from the folks that know it best. So with that, I'm going to kick it off with one of my favorite people, Vasia at Easy Greece. We've been working with them a very long time. And Greece is great no matter what the season. She may surprise you. Greece can be great in the winter, and Greece is certainly great in the spring and summer. So she's got some wonderful things to tell you, and I'll turn it over to her now to kick us off.
Hello, I'm Vasia from EST Greece, and today we're going to travel together in this beautiful country. Usually we travel to islands, but we decided to showcase to you the most iconic destination in this country. Imagine yourself in a city where every corner tells a history, a place where ancient Greece meets modern vibrance, where the sun shines almost every day of the year, and where every meal feels like celebration. Yes, this is Athens, and welcome to our beautiful city. Athens isn't just a city, as I said, it's an experience. Picture this: you are standing at the base of the Acropolis, that legendary hill crowned by Parthenon, the same view that philosophers and warriors gazed upon thousands of years ago. The energy here is unique, from the marble temples to the lively plaque streets where history and modernity meet, giving you something new at every turn. You don't just see Athens, you feel it. Now you might wonder, when is the best time to visit Athens? The answer is anytime. In spring, the air is filled with the fragrance of the orange blossoms, the perfect season for a stroll through the blooming National Garden or to hike up Mount Lycabettus and take in a panoramic view of the entire city and the Aegean Sea stretching beyond. Summer? Well, that's when Athens shines the brightest, with beach clubs just minutes from the city and evening drinks under the stars in hip neighborhoods. Fall in Athens is the locals' best kept secret and my favorite time of the year. The weather is still warm, the crowds are lighter, and you can explore at your own pace. Imagine walking the pedestrian paths around the Acropolis in crisp autumn air, sipping wine in a cozy bar, or enjoying a sunset view over the Temple of Poseidon at sorry. Um, no, I'm gonna do it from that up to from that part. Yeah. Mhm. The weather is still warm, the crowds are lighter, and you can explore at your own pace. Imagine you walking the pedestrian paths around the Acropolis in crisp autumn air, sipping wine in a cozy bar, or enjoying sunset views over the Temple of Poseidon at Sunion. And winter, you ask? Athens has you covered. It's festive, it's full of life, and you can explore quieter museums, savor hearty Greek dishes, and even day trips to snowy peaks just a couple of hours away for a little winter wanderlust twist. What makes Athens so memorable isn't just the sights. It's the people, the music, and the food. Oh, the food. Greek cuisine is about quality, simplicity, and tradition. Imagine tasting an olive from a grove that's been cultivated for generations, savoring honey drenched baklava, or taking the first bite of tender lamb cooked to perfection. And with every bite, every meal, you are not just eating. You are experiencing a story, a ritual that's been passed down through the ages. Athenians live to enjoy, to connect, and celebrate, and they're eager to welcome you into their world. But this is the philosophy or of our host, of the beautiful boutique hotels of Greek Hotel that allow us to enjoy Greece with their multiple hotels around the country. So they own hotels from Athens to the north of Greece and in islands. Today we're going to speak about three beautiful properties that they are in Athens area. Starting from the Dolly Hotel, this beautiful, iconic five-star property that opened its doors last year with beautiful views to the Acropolis from the rooftop bar. Beautiful rooms, high ceiling, um, nice decorations. You feel like you are in your house. And then we have the Rock Club, which is located in the Vouliagmeni area, the Ribeiro of Athens with beautiful sandy beaches, nice rooms, cozy rooftop bar with beautiful sunset, new decoration, just renovated this year. You will feel like home. You see the nice lines, simple lines. And last but not least, we have Cape Sunion, this iconic hotel located in Sunion with a view to the Poseidon Temple. You can choose this hotel to relax with your family and friends, with their nice rooms, nice beaches, and nice pools. The philosophy of the hotel is to make you feel like you are in your house with nice meals, nice views, nice decorations. But Athens, it's not just about history. Luxury is part of the city with trendy rooftop bars, with nice views to the Acropolis and nice seaside beach bars. Art lovers can dive into art in Athens as well, and Athens is thriving contemporary art scene where tradition and avant-garde meets and blends effortlessly. And for those who want to soak in the city's youthful energy, neighborhoods like Gazi and Koukaki bask with creativity, street art, and live music at every turn. In Athens, every day is an opportunity to discover something new, to connect, and to create memories that last a lifetime. So, wherever you want to walk in the footsteps of the ancient Greeks, relax on the beach with crystal clear waters, or explore the heart of a city that feels timeless yet utterly alive, Athens is ready for you any time of the year. So, what are you waiting for? Let Athens steal your heart, and we can design the best program to do that. We cannot wait to receive your email, and I'm here to answer any questions, not only for Athens, but for the whole Greece. Thank you.
next, we're going to take you to a completely different side of the world in the South Pacific, the destination of Vanuatu, one of the world's top diving destinations, just a complete escape from everything that you've ever known. And I'm going to turn over to them to share a little bit about it.
Hi, my name is Michael Simmons and I work for the Vanuatu Tourist Board. And I'd like to introduce you to this fantastic destination and tell you a bit about the underwater world. So this is Vanuatu beneath the waves. We're going to have a look mainly at the underwater world, and we'll also talk a bit about on land and the history of the country, and just give you a bit of background. Now, firstly, before we go into this, some really exciting news today is Vanuatu was named by Lonely Planet as one of the top 10 places to visit in the world in 2025. So on the back of excited. Now, Vanuatu, if you don't know too much about us, we're an archipelago of 83 islands in the heart of the South Pacific. We're pretty much midway in between Fiji and New Caledonia, not too far from Australia. On land, you're talking beaches and rainforests. The culture is fantastic. It's really unique. And underwater, we've got this amazing history, World War II. We've got shipwrecks, coral. There's so much to see and do there. So from a World War II perspective, it was a really important base for the US forces mainly. They shipped a lot of the soldiers here. And because of that, there's a lot of leftover areas there. So we're talking underwater, we're talking on land, lots to see and do. The Japanese were occupying areas near to Vanuatu. So Vanuatu was used as the base. It was used where the soldiers lived. They relaxed. And at one stage, there were around 250,000 US soldiers based in Vanuatu. So it's left a big legacy, a lot of history, and a lasting impact on the islands and their inhabitants. Without World War II, the island would be very different to how it is now. What it means from a scuba diving perspective is there's a treasure trove of shipwrecks. The most famous one being the President Coolidge, which we'll go on to in a second, and it's also $1 Million Point. They now provide habitat for marine life, scuba divers, and it's now become one of the most popular places in the world to dive. The Coolidge is a shipwreck which is in Santo, in one of the islands just north of Port Vila. It's regarded as one of the best shipwreck dives from land anywhere in the world. You can walk in and dive straight down. It was the troop ship. It was a luxurious ocean liner which was used to transport troops over from America to the South Pacific. Interestingly, both John F. Kennedy and Richard Nixon sailed over on the Coolidge and experienced the ship before coming into Vanuatu. The ship itself is laying between 20 meters and 73 meters, so it's suitable for recreational and advanced divers. It's a massive wreck, it's over 200 meters. As I said, it's just off the coast in Espirito Santo. It's very straightforward to get there. For experienced divers or for new divers, it's a good option because even if you're a brand new diver, you can have a good look at it from 20 meters without penetrating it. It's a really fascinating historical site, fantastic marine habitat, so much to see and do, various points of interest throughout the ship. If you want to penetrate and go in, there's so much you can see and do inside as well. Now, as I said, it was an ocean liner, luxury ocean liner. It was converted into a troop ship. It offers a memorable, eerie experience with some fantastic marine life. And for a lot of divers, especially wreck divers, it's definitely on their bucket list. Next door to it is $1 Million Point. Now, $1 Million Point is very interesting. At the end of World War II, the US administration didn't want to just hand over all their equipment, so they decided to dump it all in the sea. So what this means is there are trucks and bulldozers and ships and equipment and Coca-Cola bottles, and you can snorkel in it, you can dive in it, you can just walk along the shoreline and you can see it as well. It certainly wouldn't happen now, but obviously at the time it was fairly common. Something we are known for is our dugongs. Dugongs now, otherwise known as sea cows, can be seen throughout Vanuatu. You can see them when you're swimming sometimes, you can see them when you're surfing, you can see them when you're diving and snorkeling. And there's not many places in the world with the population of dugongs that we have, and we're very conscious of this. And there are multiple conservation efforts going on around Vanuatu to protect the dugongs. And also the coral reefs. The coral reefs are very beautiful. We've got fantastic intricate coral formations. You can snorkel if you're not a diver. You can see stuff snorkeling. You can see it diving. There's a whole lot of color awaiting under the water. Tanna is in the far south. It is a volcanic island paradise. There's a beautiful resort on the island as well, and it's got a great dive center. Because it's volcanic, the diving is very different. It's very interesting. There's lots of lows, beautiful visibility, and you can see an awful lot down there. And the island itself is fantastic with the volcano as well. With lots of marine life, kind of standard stuff you'd see with the reef fish, butterfly fish, angelfish, parrotfish, etc. We have lots of sea turtles, green hawksbill and loggerheads, sharks, mainly reef sharks, the odd hammerhead, whale shark and tiger shark, manta rays. Overall, it's a diverse, spectacular, fantastic, wonderful marine life. It's a really great place. I would say if you like the marine life and you like a bit of land adventure as well, then please come and see us. It's, as I say, it's an incredible place, both over and underwater, and we would love to have you there. Now, we have a video for you as well, which you can watch now, and please, come and see us. Thank you.
Vanuatu Tourism Office and glad to mas one big announcement la yumi everyone. Vanuatu established top 10 best destination when Lonely Planet la 2025. One Lonely Planet and one the biggest travel publishing guidebooks where millions of travelers around the world and using what decide and travel blogata. Lonely Planet has put in Vanuatu the top 10 destinations for travel 2025. So you can people thank you. The Vanuatu tourism industry will continue to offer them our best experiences with every tourist. When we arrive in Vanuatu and you travel in North Kasemtet, and today you know team say word of mouth, more experience blan kata have Mr. Panem se Vanuatu and Mr. the top 10 destinations in the world like 2025. So you know say the 2025 the more business Elizabeth camp we enjoy Vanuatu to a lonely planet.
Now we're on to the Caribbean. This is one of the most glamorous, newer properties in Barbados. We're going to be talking about Apes Hill, exquisite villa product, 3 and 4 bedroom, and Blanca is going to share all about the highlights of this very, very special gem.
Hello, my name is Blanca de Vapora. I'm the managing partner and co-founder of Oceanid Hospitality. And today I have the greatest pleasure to introduce you to one of our newest resorts and the newest resort in Barbados, Apes Hill Barbados Golf Resort and Community, where the golf is on a higher level, but life is always down to earth. Just a few little notes about Barbados. Barbados is the smallest island in the Caribbean. It is located on a southernmost part of the Caribbean U-shape, if you will. It's only 166 square miles, that is. The island has temperatures or enjoys the temperatures around 80 to 95 Fahrenheit, and it has over 3,000 hours of sunshine year round. Barbados is home to rum. It is the only Caribbean island that is home to monkeys. And of course, plenty of music, those of you who follow Rihanna. Barbados has so much to offer, from exquisite beaches to dining and many on-water and off-water experiences. It is easily accessible from main US and Canadian gateways by flights approximately 5 hours. The newest golf resort and community in Barbados opened in January of this year. It is sitting 1,000 feet above sea level, just few meters below the island's highest points. It is sitting amidst of geologically unique Central Highlands of Barbados, home to coral foundations, truly unique, spectacular nature, and again, 1,000 feet above sea level. One will enjoy the breeze and gorgeous views. In the middle of approximately middle to the north part of the Barbados island, roughly 10 minutes by taxi to the closest beach, in the middle of three parishes, St. James, St. Andrews, and St. Thomas. What that means that it has a myriad of culture as well as unique nature experiences around. The resort is sitting on a 475 acres of lush landscape gardens, as I was mentioning, 1,000 feet above the sea level, amidst of beautiful coral foundations and a truly unique landscapes. The views, panoramic views that is, of Atlantic Ocean and the Caribbean Sea. The resort has 2 golf courses, one 18-hole masterpiece golf course, as well as one 9-hole short course. There is a state-of-art golf performance center, over 12 kilometers of hiking trails that are perfect not only for hiking but also for biking. There are pickleballs and tennis courts and racket courts. There is a fitness room. There are 2 restaurants and a bars. The resort is a perfect fit not only for golf enthusiasts, but for those who appreciate nature and adventure and outdoor activities. 475 acres of land, one can get lost, yet will be always surprised by the amazing nature and infrastructure that supplies this beautiful resort. Since we are not sitting on a beach, we have an proximity and utilize a beach with our own private secluded area for our guests at the Royal Fairmont Pavilion, located approximately 10 minutes from the resort. The resort team provides the guests with shuttle buses, transportation, and guests at the Royal Pavilion will be able to enjoy all of the beach activities and personalized private services for guests of Apes Hill Barbados Golf Resort only. So we do have a private secluded area at the beach of Royal Pavilion. From versatile dining, there are 2 beautiful restaurants. The 20th hall that is open from morning till late evening. Throughout the day, it is alfresco dining, outdoor experience with amazing international cuisine and dishes. Our chef is well appointed, and his dishes are built with various fusion and local cuisine, truly inspired by global culinary travel. The clubhouse, which is our noisy cricket, is open for lunch and a dinner, and throughout the afternoon for refreshing cocktails. Just a few pictures of the restaurant and the outlets. You are looking at the inside of the noisy cricket, our clubhouse, with outdoor seatings on the terraces. As I was mentioning, resort is not only for those who enjoy golf, but very much so for those who are nature enthusiasts and those who appreciate wellness. We offer Pilates and yogas and various boot camps, as well as Reikis. Yoga with sunset is probably my favorite. And there are jogging clubs as well as hiking and biking and nature walks. So truly many activities, if you do not play golf, many activities for those who are non-golfers, if you will. The resort today has 24 villas, 10 courtyard villas, which are 3-bedroom villa. And then in May, we are adding to the inventory additional 14 4-bedroom villa. And I will show you in a moment how these will look like. So altogether, 24 villas in an inventory, and today with 10 courtyard villas that have approximately 3,300 feet of space. There are 2 stories. Villas can sleep up to 6 guests. There are 3 bedrooms with private ensuite, and then lower level has also a powder room with washer and dryer. There are amenities that come with the villa, such as private golf cart. So for those who do not want to walk and want easy access throughout the resort, can utilize electric golf cart. Outdoor living is very much so popular, so each individual villa has a very spacious outdoor patio with 30-foot long pool. Very modern equipment and appliances as well as furnishing. All windows can be retracted, so one can actually enjoy that Caribbean breeze. And I was mentioning we are located 1,000 feet above the sea level, so there is plenty of that breeze. Very modern, fully equipped kitchen. Each individual suite and arrival will come with welcome amenities that would have a fully stocked refrigerator with the basics and essentials. And reorder of any food items can be eventually organized through our guest services. As I was mentioning, each bedroom has its own private ensuite and a pool 30-foot long for enjoyment of those who do not want to leave the private villa. Our pride and joy will be the very spacious hilltop villas that will be coming on board as of May 1st. We are very excited. These villas are spacious, will be able to accommodate up to 8 guests. Size around 4,700 square feet. 4 individual bedrooms, 2 bedrooms with king and 2 bedrooms with 2 twins. So can sleep again up to 8 guests. Each individual villa will be also coming with a private golf cart, and there is plenty of outdoor living and activations. You will be able to find a not only large pool, but also barbecue grill, and then full furnishing and an outdoor patio. Very modern appliances and a spacious living, retractable windows, again for the enjoyment of the Caribbean breeze. And for those who do not want to venture out, yet there is plenty to do in Barbados, our guests can organize and request, or actually our team will organize and guests will request a premium services that span from private chef to various golf packages to sporting instructions and activations. If it is the food and beverage specifically, Either butler service or the private chef experiences are going to be and become actually very popular, as we cater to those who celebrate anniversaries or birthday or just want to enjoy the life on the island without really having the need to step out from the villa. So plenty to do, plenty services to order and to request. Our spa has not yet been built. However, we have partnered with a spa services and wellness team, and we do provide a varieties of spa and wellness services at the privacy of the villas. And that is all for Apes Hill Barbados Golf Resort and Community, truly unique resort in Caribbean and probably the most unique one in Barbados. If you have any further questions, please do not hesitate to contact either myself or my business partner, Sylvia. We are here to answer any questions. And for those who wish to travel, and if you are an industry partner, we do have industry rates. So please let us know. We would love to see you and welcome you to this new gem in the Caribbean. Thank you for your time, and until soon in Barbados.
So next we have Carol from Classic Safaris. We've had a wonderful relationship with them for many, many years. It's a beautiful family-owned business, and they truly know East Africa inside and out. So I'm really excited for her to share what's coming up in the region with you now. So over to you, Carol.
Hello, everyone. My name is Carol Morimi of Classic Safaris. We are based in Kenya, and our tours are around East Africa. Thank you, Gabby, for the opportunity to present our company to our potential clients, and we look forward to working with everyone. So let me tell you a little bit about what we do. We are based, like I said, we are based in Kenya, and we are DMC that specializes on East Africa. Our services, like I said, we are a premier tour company offering diverse range of tailor-made itineraries to our clients around the 4 countries that we provide services for. I'll be looking through some of the safaris that we do, which run from wildlife safaris to incentive tours for conference groups. So let me just look through some of the services. So classic wilderness safaris. This is the most popular activity to do in East Africa. When you come to Africa, or East Africa for that matter, you're coming to see wildlife. So of everything else, there has to be a safari included. So that is our main service. Besides for that, we do look at specializing on photography safaris for clients whose interest is just to make amazing photography. East Africa is known for amazing beaches, the Kenyan coast, and Zanzibar Island of Tanzania. So if you have clients whose interest is to do beach holidays, you can also bring them to East Africa. Normally, we sell the beach holidays as an extension of a main safari. Culture tours. We may know Africa has many cultures. Kenya alone has 42 tribes, each with its own special culture, and that goes for all the other 3 countries. So, one of the things that we must include in our programs is an experience of the cultures in each of our countries. Honeymoon holidays, included in part of our safaris is honeymoon arrangements, and it could be anything from a beach, exceptional romantic place on the beach, or a safari property. In East Africa, you will find that if your clients would like to have an amazing honeymoon, bring them to East Africa. Then we have what we call a range of special tours. The special tours include people who are interested in mountain climbing. All our 3 countries have amazing hiking opportunities. Bird watchers. In East Africa, we have over 1,400 different species of birds. If somebody wants to do that, then they will have the best experience on one of our safaris. What activities like whitewater rafting. This is common with the young people, and you can do that in Kenya and in Uganda. Yes, so if you want that for your client, please let us know and we'll arrange that. Special tours like tea and coffee, as the world knows, we produce amazing quality coffee and tea. And we also take clients on tours to experience how the tea is harvested and how it's manufactured until it is in our cup. So if a client would like to see that, we can put that as an excursion in the itinerary. Horseback riding and camels, this normally happens in private conservancies. It's not allowed in national parks and game reserves, but we have a lot of properties and a lot of safaris in private conservancies. So if a client would like to do this experience, then you can have it in Kenya, in Tanzania, and in some locations in Uganda. Golf tours. All our 4 countries have amazing golf courses. In Kenya, literally every corner of our safari circuit, you will find a golf course. So if your client would like to play a game of golf while they safari, then we can in their program. Sports tourism. This one is obviously an accelerating for people who want to come and run with our champions. As you know, Kenya is a country. We will take you to where they run and you will get to run with them if that is something that is of interest to your client. Balloon safari. This we normally leave at the end of a safari if a safari ends in say Masai Mara or the Serengeti. It is one of those bucket list experiences. You want to encourage it to all your clients, and especially if they're here on safari during the Great Wildebeest Migration, then they want to take this 2 hours excursion because watching the animals from up there is amazing. Walking safaris. One of the things I want today is that we include some activities that takes them out of the vehicles and they can feel like they have not just sat and eaten, but they have actually put in some exercise. Walking safari is one of those activities that we encourage. Okay, during the summer month in the US, cold month in East Africa, our winter, but our winter is actually as warm as early month of summer. We have the humpback whale migration that happens off the coast of Kenya. So if you have clients here and they're maybe doing a trip to the coast, then they want to take a few hours to go and experience this. It's definitely not something to miss if you're here and it's happening. Water sports on our coastlines, from all kind of sports really: scuba diving, deep sea fishing, sailing, kite surfing. You can engage in that. Somebody who wants such activities while they are here on a holiday, then they can find that out at our coastline. All right, so a little bit about our fleet. We only use Land Cruisers 4x4, Land Rover and Land Cruisers 4x4, what you call a Jeep. And all our vehicles have open roofs, which allows for easy visibilities and people who want to take photographs. And for lower budgets, we do use the vans, like you can see in one of our pictures there. It's also comfortable. It's a good safari car. It just costs a bit less for those people who have a lower budget. And then to talk about our camp in Masai Mara, we have our tented camp. It's a 7 tent, private, very exclusive for families and small groups. We want to take them there, people who want to experience, who wants to be in a place where not so many people are. All right. Just about the top attractions in Kenya includes our main national parks and the beach. The top attraction in Tanzania, we have the Northern Circuit and the Southern Circuit. Serengeti topping the Northern Circuit, and the Nyerere or Selu topping the Southern Circuit. And then we have Zanzibar from the north to the south. It's an amazing island, beautiful beaches. For R&R, that's the best place to be. Okay, so that's Tanzania. In Uganda, the main attraction in Uganda is really the gorilla trekking. But besides for that, Tanzania has different national parks where you can engage in safari or water activities, bird watching in Uganda. And then Rwanda as well, really the biggest attraction, the reason why people go to Rwanda is for gorilla trekking. In Rwanda, gorilla trekking is much easier. So if you have clients who are older, they want to experience, but they don't want to do a hectic hike, then you do it in Rwanda. It's easier. Okay, and for those people who would like to do an excursion, if you're in Kenya for a week and you want to do 3 days to Okavango Delta, or you want to go to Vic Falls, then we organize excursions to those countries if you would like to. And that's about it on Classic Safaris. As I end, I will leave you with a short video that just highlights the main attractions of our services in East Africa. Thank you very much.
It's time for Emily. If you've watched the show before, you've seen her, and she's always the most energetic and creative. She represents Agents of Mice, Central Europe, DMC, and she always has a lot of fun stuff in store for us. So watch this.
Hi, Gabby. Thank you for the wonderful introduction. I'm always very grateful and excited to be here, and looking forward to introducing to you and everybody live right now our wonderful region of South Moravia in the Czech Republic. So, but first, a few words about who we are actually. Well, we're a family owned and run company. We're Agents of Mice. I'm Agent M. And my husband running the company with me is Agent K. And what do we do? Well, in a nutshell, actually everything you need. So bespoke travel, luxury travel, meetings and incentives. We do some destination recons for you guys who are really far away. And we have a whole program called the Sentinel, where we actually take care of all your security during your guests' travels. So MICE is mindful, inspired, curated experiences, but it's also MICE for meetings, incentives, conferences, and events. So we're really like a chameleon for you here in Europe. All right, so let's dig right into it. Where's our headquarters? Well, right now I'm talking to you from Prague. We're headquartered in Prague, Czech Republic. As you see, it's really the heart of Europe and the heart of Central Europe as well. And from there, as you can see from the map, you're just a few hours train ride or drive from many other capital cities in Europe. So a few hours only from Berlin, a few hours from Krakow, a few hours from Budapest, and so on, as you can see on the map. Now, what I want to focus on today is a little known region called South Moravia that I've circled for you in red. So it's a region that is on the Czech Republic side, but I'm going to talk to you as well about partly the region that is in Austria, and that's pretty much between Vienna and Brno, as you can see on the map. And to start with that, we'll dig right into it with a little video as an introduction. All right, and we're back. I hope you like this little intro. So have a look on the map, actually. So South Moravia is in the lower part of the yellow highlight of the Czech Republic that you see there. And the circles that you see are actually all the places that are known for their wines and wine growing. So this is really a presentation about good food, good wines, and good company. And as you can see, the white kind of like highlight or route that I've put in there is just to show you that even if you choose to do some city breaks, there's always a reason why and always a way to go through that wonderful little part of Czech Republic called South Moravia. All right, so let's keep on. Let's go on. I will not bore you with a lot of things to read, but I will show you images of what you can see and experience while you are in South Moravia. So as you can see, there's it's very nature oriented. There's just wonderful sites, whether they are UNESCO protected or not. Lots of them are actually UNESCO landscape heritage. And this picture that you see here is actually on the other side, on the Austrian part, in the Wachau Valley, which is right across the border and only an hour from South Moravia. If we continue, here's some, activities that you can do, especially in September, and do various incentive or fun experiences, bottling your own bottles of wine, grape picking, visiting vineyards, and so on. Of course, the food is always a good subject, and local food is absolutely wonderful. It's 99%, I'm not going to say 100, but it's really 99% farm to table. So everything tastes wonderful. Everything is fresh. You can actually do cooking classes or be part of a cooking show and then taste the food from the show or from your cooking, have beautiful lunch or dinner experiences in the vineyards, wine tasting. Here you see two lovely young ladies that come and can have you taste some kolački, which are our sweets, our local sweets. And again, setups among the vineyards to make it very authentic and among the nature. Here is another setup that we can do. You see different types of wineries. Some are very, very modern. Others are very authentic. I'm sure you saw in the video some of those cellars that were like Hobbit looking. So we take you to those as well. They have a wonderful atmosphere. And other than the wine, there's also, of course, in the region, lots of cultural and historical sites. What you see here down on the right-hand side is actually the Lednice Valtice UNESCO heritage sites. You can visit those castles and palaces. There's also some, for those who are interested more in history related to war, there's some old bunkers that you can as well visit in the region. And if we move on, I want to show you this particular villa because many people interested in architecture don't know that actually this villa that you see right here is a pioneering or was a pioneering prototype of modern architecture in Europe, built in the 1930s, and it is in South Moravia in the city of Brno. What you see on the right-hand side is the chateau of Slavkov Austerlitz, and I think Austerlitz probably rings a bell, maybe for those who are fans of Napoleon or for those who have been to Paris. You've heard already about Austerlitz, and when I say, do you ask people if they know where is Austerlitz, a lot of people tell me, yes, we know, it's the train station in Paris. And I say, yes, Gare d'Austerlitz, that's exactly it. But where does it come from? It comes actually from this town where is located this chateau, and the town is originally called Slavkov Ubrna. And this is where the Great War of the Three Emperors took place, just a few miles away from this chateau, and which was, for you guys who are fans of Napoleon, as I said, it was one of his most important military engagements in all the Napoleon wars. So that's something that you can see as well in South Moravia. Visit the site. There's every year reenactments. It's really, really very interesting to see it live. And here I go back to some more colorful experiences that you can have with the locals. There's lots of actually festivals, food festivals, harvest festivals, for example, apricot or asparagus that are around June and July. You can, of course, other than the good wines, enjoy good beer. But most of all, it's really about the warm hospitality. When you are in South Moravia, you can also experience a lot of traditional craft, folk performances. You can actually give it a go yourself, see if you can keep up with the local dancing, and just enjoy a really authentic experience with locals. See family owned, stay in family owned accommodation, beautiful untouched nature, very rich traditions, and that's actually what I invite you to discover with us. So here are my details. You can reach out anytime by email or by WhatsApp, and I'm gonna let you be with one short video that hopefully is gonna put you in good mood for the rest of the day. Thanks, bye.
So nowadays, it's a little bit difficult to find a true hidden gem in Italy with so many people traveling there all the time, but we've got one for you. Villa Sostaga in the stunning area of Lake Garda, which is just a sparkling gem, relatively undiscovered by some areas of the world, and I think he likes to keep it that way. So he will uncover some of his secrets here for you now.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for the opportunity to introduce you my property in Lake Garda. I'm Francesco Ciaresina, and I'm the owner of Boutique Hotel Villa Sostaga. Here is a presentation of the property. We are a very small boutique hotel located into a 19th century building. Me and my family, we turned a almost abandoned private house starting in 2004, and we opened the hotel in 2005. We tried to maintain as much as possible the authenticity of the villa, is the taste of the house, and the property overlook the 90% of Lake Garda. That is the largest lake of the entire continental Europe. This is me. As you can imagine, I have a passion for wines. That's why in our restaurant we offer a wide selection of over 700 different wines from all over Italy. These are some interiors and outdoors. We have a private park of 40,000 square meters, so it's an endless property, and for me in terms of maintenance, but it's a lovely place where everybody can find the perfect spot to relax and enjoy the nature. The view, as I said, is kind of amazing, is absolutely unforgettable. It's something that you will never forget all your life after. You'll be amazed by the view. Actually we have 20 rooms, 10 in the main villa and 10 in the dépendance. The dépendance is just 25 meters far from the main villa. Especially in the main villa, we try to maintain the original atmosphere of a Liberty-style villa. We maintain the original parquet. They are creaky, so if you expect that everything is perfect, no, Villa Sostaga is not perfect. Villa Sostaga is authentic and real, and 150 years old parquet, it's obviously creaky, but this is part of the fascinating, intimate property we have. These are some rooms in the dépendance. As you can see, they are just a little bit more modern. Unfortunately, the dependance was the farmhouse, and so it was not possible to save the interiors. It only remained the outdoor for walls, whatever else had been renovated. And these are the brand new, it's a rendering, obviously. These are the brand new 6 spa suite that we are realizing in the old farmhouse of the villa. Each and every spa suite will be furnished with Turkish bath, sauna, and jacuzzi whirlpool. So from spring 2025, we will have 26 rooms in total. This is a gorgeous view of the endless park of the villa and partially the view. We have a swimming pool. The swimming pool is heated. We are normally open 11 months per year. We normally close just in January, around 5, 6, 7th of January for a month. But to finish the renovation of the old farmhouse and realizing the 6 spa suite, we are reopening mid of April next year. The swimming pool, as I said, it's heated, and we normally open the swimming pool from April to the end of October. We also have an outdoor jacuzzi available to everybody, and 2 rooms in the dependance has as well private outdoor jacuzzi. We provide wellness and treatments. We are not a spa destination. We don't have some kind of 5,000 square meters spa, not at all. We have a very nice, cozy private spa. And we also obviously provide treatments in outdoor overlooking the lake. This is a view of the private spa. We can provide obviously massage and treatments also in indoor, or just to let the people experience for 1 or 2 or 3 hours the time they want the private spa. If you like to meditation, yoga, you'll be a repeating customer, so you will come very often because you can find more peace than in Villa Sostaga, I'm sure. This is an internal of the restaurant. The old lady you can see pictured over the fire. She's my grandmother, and she was the governor of the famous poet and writer Gabriele D'Annunzio. Lake Garda is an endless, it's so big that it's divided into 3 Italian regions. We are in the Lombardy side. In front of us, we have the Veneto side, and the very northern part of the lake is related to Trentino. One of the most famous destinations in Lake Garda is Gardone Riviera. And in Gardone, you can find the property of Gabriele D'Annunzio, so-called Il Vittoriale degli Italiani. And as I said, my grandmother, she was the kitchen chef and governor of Gabriele D'Annunzio. I would love to talk for hours with you about Villa Sostaga. This is Gargnano, the town we are in, and here a map of Lake Garda. Time is running so fast to me. I would love to tell you about Gargnano, the small Portofino of Lake Garda. As you can see, we are very close to Milan, Verona, and Venice. And it's now time for me just to say thank you and goodbye, and to show you a short video that explains better than my words about the property. A kiss from Italy. Ciao. Thank you for watching the video. I'm pretty sure that you loved it. And I just want to tell you that the day you will discover Lake Garda, that is not so popular like Lake Como, you will understand that the only thing we miss compared to Lake Como is George Clooney. But for whatever else, Lake Garda is unforgettable and even better than Lake Como. Thank you so much. Hope to see you soon, and I remain at your disposal. Ciao.
All right, and now to one of my favorite countries in all the world, Portugal. And the Algarve is such a special place in the south. Beautiful beaches, wonderful resorts, gorgeous communities, and just one of those pitch perfect places that has year-round brilliant weather and just a charm all its own. So we're going to take you to some place a little bit more edgy that's not commonly found on the Algarve, which we're going to be talking to the W. So over to them to share what's new.
Hello, everyone. My name is Rosanna, and we've prepared a small presentation regarding W Algarve, and thank you so much for assisting. So our property just opened in June 2022, and we're located in the southernmost area of Portugal. For the ones it's an area very well known for the beaches. This one in particular is one that the guests have direct access to from our property. And in terms of the whole region of Algarve, it has a lot to discover, a lot to see. And we're located more or less in the middle, about 10 minutes away from the town of Albufeira and about 40 minutes away from Faro Airport. This is the escape. So we have W Algarve Hotel on the left-hand side and W Algarve Residences on the right-hand side. And if you might notice in the middle where we have the path, this is the path taking the guests directly to the beach. So we're located on the cliff top, and the views from the whole resort are incredible. There are actually 3 beaches along the coast that the guests can access through the cliffs. And the one towards the left, we also have a transfer running during season to take the guests back and forth. In terms of the hotel and W, for the ones who don't know the brand, one of our goals is to showcase the character of the location throughout our passion points of scene or design, the tastes, and the sound or music. So this is the first impression that the guests have as soon as they enter the property. We call this the Vista Alegre wall, which is a very famous Portuguese porcelain brand that created all of these plates. We have 613 in total, and all of these were created exclusively for us by this brand. A lot of them are then used in our restaurants and bars and create a really nice flashback for the guests. All of our rooms are west facing. All of them have private balconies, and they start at 60 square meters, being the largest in the region. As you see as well, the rooms are very interesting design-wise. We have our fabulous rooms that would be the second category. These are with garden access. And you see that we have details like the bed frame that is the skyline of an Algarvian village. We have our signature pillows that are sardines. And we have as well the mini bar or mix bar in W lingo that resembles a traditional Algarvian chimney. This is the spectacular room. This would be the highest category room-wise. These tend to be on the top floors of the hotel and have amazing ocean views. An example of the bathroom, you have this beautiful mosaic that reminds us of the Moorish influence in the region, and the beautiful crochet detailing as well in all of the glasses. We also have beautiful 2-floor suites. These are all duplexes, all of them on the top floor of the hotel and with beautiful ocean views. The downstairs area is quite similar to the rooms that we just saw in terms of decoration and amenities, but all of the suites have an upstairs area with a mezzanine and a large terrace. Out of the 10 wow suites that we have, there are 2 with a plunge pool, as you see in the picture. All of these plunge pools, the main pool of the hotel and the ones in the penthouses and the residences are all climatized. So even during the winter, the guests can make use of this facility. We also have our E-Wow suite or Extreme Wow suite. That is our take on a presidential suite. As you can see, the designers really lets creativity fly on this unit in particular. Is the most unique in terms of design. We have on the left hand side waves constructed with tiles. We have sardines or surfboards coming from the ceiling, and the room has a beautiful floor to ceiling window right in front of the bed and a T-shaped infinity pool on the terrace on the second floor. This unit is right above our main pool. We also have 2-bedroom suites on the hotel side, and this is an example of one of them. This is the corner unit and on the top floor. So this is our largest penthouse, called Extreme Mall Penthouse as well. This is the living room, and you see as well the beautiful terrace on the second floor. This unit is one of the ones with the best views in the whole property. Going to W residences, this is the product ideal for families, for long stays, or for groups of friends traveling together. All of these are apartments from 1 to 4 bedrooms. We have everything. And as you can see here on the picture as well, there's a pool and a children's pool, specially dedicated and exclusive for the guests and owners of W residences. The design on these units is a little bit more subtle than the one that we just saw on the rooms and suites of the hotel. We still have the fish scale detailing on all of the balconies, but we don't have the sardines, unfortunately, in the rooms. It's important to mention that both for our 2-bedroom suites as well as for our residences, each bedroom has its own bathroom. So there's still a lot of privacy in the case of couples traveling together or friends traveling together. Only the living room, terrace, and kitchen area are the common spaces. All of the rests are private for the ones staying in the room. We have some 3-bedroom units as well with a plunge pool. In terms of the spaces of the hotel, the W Lounge is one of the most creative. This is the bar of the hotel. In a lot of other Ws is known as the living room, and it's really the gathering place to join everyone together at the lobby. This space was created trying to resemble the under the ocean. So you see the ocean tones, the sofas in the shape of seashells as well, creating a beautiful effect in terms of light play on the ceiling. This space has the best cocktails of the region. Our colleagues really try to focus on local ingredients when they get creative with the mixology part of it, and also serve snacks during the day, and is one of the locations for our sound activations, specifically during the winter time when we cannot use the outdoor spaces. We have the garden fountain and W Lounge garden that are as well the heart of the resort. We jokingly call the garden fountain our mini Bellagio, because we have a fountain show every evening, three times a day, with the modern fado song, very typical again from Portugal, with the show, with the lights and the water. We have as well our market kitchen, the main restaurant of the hotel. This is the spot where we serve breakfast, we serve lunch and dinner as well. And the idea and the concept of this restaurant is to have food from different parts of the world where the guests can go and try different kinds of food. We have, of course, some Portuguese classics like the cataplana, but our chef is Peruvian, so we have an amazing ceviche, and we also have some sushi nights. We have then Sea Sky and Paper Moon. These are both of them on the top floor of the hotel. Sea Sky is the terrace next to the restaurant Paper Moon, which is our Italian signature restaurant. It's not necessarily a fine dining space. It's more focused on traditional Italian homemade cuisine. And I have to say that there's no bad dish. Everything is delicious. The spot that we open the most recently is Vino by Paper Moon. And this space is close to the Italian restaurant and really is a haven for wine lovers. We have wines from all over the world. There's no wine that you cannot try by the glass. And it also has a crudo bar with oysters and with some ceviches and raw dishes. So a little of the Italian concept of aperitivo, but with Portuguese produce. We have then Air as well, our clifftop location. This one is right next to the path, taking the guests to the beach. And this is the preferred place for our summer sound activations. And we do use this space as well for some of our fit activations. So to have Pilates or yoga, for example, in this area is very quiet and very beautiful. We have then our wet deck, our 2-deck pool, right in the middle of the resort. And the spot that you see kind of on the bottom right is Sip It Wet, our pool bar, serving light meals and snacks throughout the day. We also have a way spa with a wide range of treatments and activities, with the wet areas as well, with jacuzzi, sauna, steam room, and our fit that has an indoor and outdoor spaces. This is another place where they do a lot of the fit activities, but it has an indoor area as well, super well equipped. And important to mention as well that all of our fits and wellness activities are complimentary for the guests staying at the hotel. We have then, in terms of sustainability, it's a huge focus, especially being a recent property. We just got the renewal for the Green Key, and it's really something that we take pride of, and we take care throughout the whole areas of the hotel. And that's it. Thank you so much for your time, and hope to see you soon at W Algarve.
Okay, it's time to hop over to Australia. We were in Vanuatu before, and now we're excited to talk to you about what's happening. It's a country that people long dream of. It's very, very high on so many people's bucket lists, and there's a million reasons why. So we're going to turn it over to Karen to share a few highlights about this incredible destination.
Good day, everybody. I'm Karen Stoats, and I'm here to give you a quick update on Australia. I'm actually the destination trainer based in the US and happy to answer any questions that you might have. And this is our agenda for today. So first of all, we're going to do a quick acknowledgement of country. We're going to talk about why Australia is the perfect destination for your clients. We're going to go through some myth busting about getting to Australia. We're going to talk about getting around the country and some sample itineraries. And then finally wrap up with the Aussie Specialist Program, the benefits for you, and some of our resources and fam trip opportunities. So first of all, Tourism Australia wishes to acknowledge the traditional Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander owners of the land, sea and waters of the Australian continent. And we want to recognise their custodianship of culture and country for over 60,000 years. Just want to show you a quick video.
The Great Barrier Reef, huh?
Here we are!
G'day.
Where am I?
Australia, and you look like you need a vacation.
Show us what you got. Remarkable.
Yep, it's amazing.
I love it. What is it?
A wombat. Come on! Jump! Down under, g'day's the start of every good adventure. So what are you waiting for? Come and say g'day.
So why Australia? It's a destination that offers great value for money. It has a really interesting ancient and modern culture. We've got some unique wildlife, which I'm sure you're aware of, like our kangaroos and koalas. We have warm and friendly locals, and it's a safe and secure destination. So let's learn more. First of all, getting to Australia. Most of the flights leave from the West Coast, and it's about a 14-hour flight from the West Coast down to Australia. If you're flying from Texas, you also have some non-stop flight options, and it's about 16 hours from there. We have 3 main gateways in Australia. We have Sydney, Melbourne, and Brisbane. So you can fly non-stop into any of those gateways from the United States. Here are some of the flight options available. As you can see, there's lots of choices from different airlines and different gateways, all making it super easy for your clients to get down to Australia. So let's get on to some myth busting. And it is the biggest challenge that we find for people who want to come to Australia. They're worried about the long flight. So here's some tips for you to help you guide your clients through that process. So the travel time from the west coast of the US is actually comparable for people who are going over to Europe. So it's about the same flight time. If you are coming from the East Coast, maybe consider a stopover if people are concerned about the long flight. Many of the flights leave at night, which means that you get on board, you have some dinner, you have a nap, maybe you watch a movie or two, and before you know it, they're coming around with breakfast and you're going to be landing in Australia. The other point to just mention is that the aircraft used are modern, they're comfortable for long-haul travel. I just did the flight this week, actually. On Tuesday, I flew back from Australia with a group of travel advisors who were on a fam trip with us. And they agreed with me that the flight was actually something that shouldn't have deterred them from visiting Australia previously. The other thing we hear all the time is that clients feel they don't have enough vacation time. Now, it is true that 2 weeks is probably the ideal amount of time for a first-time visit to Australia. On return visits, often people spend even longer, but you can do it in 10 days. And about 60% of visitors do come back within 5 years. So it's not a destination that people go to once. You will find that people will come back to you again and say, you know what, I really want to book another trip to Australia. Can you help me? There's many fantastic DMCs, on-sites, wholesalers that can help you pull together the perfect itinerary for your client. The other thing is that people are concerned that the trip is going to be expensive. But actually, a lot of the experiences in Australia are free. You know, we've got amazing beaches. We've got loads of wildlife to see. Our accommodation offers great value for money, and the exchange rate is really favorable. So when you see a price in Australian dollars, you can deduct about 30% for the US exchange rate. So it's a really good value for money. Taxes are not added on to the price that you see. Tipping is not really encouraged. It's, you know, people earn a really good wage there, so you don't have to add 20% or more to your restaurant bills. So it really is a destination that offers great value for money. Now, we do need a visa to enter Australia. It's actually called an electronic travel authority, and it's super easy to apply for. So clients would just need to download an app for their smartphone. It's called the Australian ETA app, and it's available for iPhones or Android devices. And all you do is scan your passport with your phone, take a selfie, and it comes through within less than 5 minutes. So it's really easy for people to get that ETA. It's valid for a year, and you can make multiple visits of up to 3 months stay each time that you visit Australia. So how big is Australia? As you can see, it's about the same size as the United States, which does make it challenging sometimes for people to decide where to go, and that's where you come in. When you're helping your clients plan a visit to Australia, we always recommend that you figure in how big the destination is, and mostly people will be flying around the country. Most of the flights, like for example, from Sydney up to the Great Barrier Reef, is about a 3.5-hour flight. Or if you're going out to the middle of Australia, to Uluru or Alice Springs, again, it's about a 3-hour flight. So usually you're figuring in that flying time as part of the itinerary. So another good reason to make sure that you're not trying to squeeze in too much. For a 2-week stay, I would recommend maybe picking 3 different areas and just focusing on those and having maybe 3 or 4 nights in each of those destinations. So we have 6 states and 2 territories in Australia, offering a wide range of experiences for your clients. All of them have fantastic wildlife experiences, great for foodies, adventure seekers. There's really something for everybody in Australia. Here's just a couple of itineraries to give you some ideas. So for a first-time visitor, normally this is the itinerary that you'll see. So we affectionately call it the Sydney Rock and Reef itinerary. So Sydney, Ayers Rock or Uluru, and the Great Barrier Reef. Now this is very achievable in a 2-week time period. For those clients who might be looking for something a little bit more off the beaten path, and maybe some that are interested in more soft adventure, nature, wildlife, and foodie type of experiences, this is another good one to recommend, which includes South Australia, Victoria, and Tasmania. But we have lots more on our Aussie Specialist website. So our Aussie Specialist program is an award-winning program that's been going for over 30 years. And you can qualify as an Aussie Specialist in about an hour and a half. It's all online. It's very interactive. You're going to love learning more about Australia's regions. And some of the facts of why you should become an Aussie Specialist. Australia is consistently in the top 10 destinations that people want to visit. Once you've qualified as an Aussie Specialist, we've found that advisors can earn up to 35% more higher value bookings. And as I said before, 62% of people come back to Australia. So you've got those repeat clients coming back to book another trip with you. So the Aussie Specialist program has the introduction to Australia, which is 90 minutes. And that means that you're qualified as an Aussie Specialist. Once you complete that program, you can start and stop as you go along. You don't have to do it in one sitting. And if you want to learn more about specific regions or special interest travel, we do have additional courses that you complete. Each of them is about 30 minutes. And each time you complete a new training, you receive a badge and points, which you can redeem for little promotional items in our rewards store, which is on the aussiespecialist.com website. You can also download a number of different itineraries to send to your clients. So these are different ones focusing on, special interest travel or different regions. And you can feel free to send them. They're a PDF download, so very easy to share with clients. And we offer fam trips. So as I said, we just had 44 agents from the United States down in Australia with us and 10 from Canada. And we had a huge conference out in Perth. We had 300 advisors, all Aussie Specialists, come down to Perth for a conference and then split up into groups and traveled around the country. So it's a great way for you to visit Australia if you haven't already been, to become an Aussie Specialist and get invited to join us on our fam trips. So here's some of the key takeaways from today. We talked about how to overcome the barriers of the flight time, the cost of visiting Australia, etc. We learned why Australia is the perfect destination for your clients and how the Aussie Specialist program can help you grow your business to Australia. So thanks for your time today. Feel free to reach out to me. I'll be in the chat and able to answer any questions you might have. Thanks a lot.
Panama is one of those intriguing destinations that not a lot of people know everything about. So we're happy today to have Melanie from Ancon Expeditions share what happens to a guest when they decide to immerse themselves in Panama in ways that they never even imagined. So over to her.
Hi, everybody. I am happy to be here. I am Melanie Andre, Sales and Marketing Director of Ancon Expeditions of Panama. We're DMC, Virtuoso on site, and let me show you what this tropical country has to offer for your clients. So Panama is a small country between Costa Rica and Colombia. You see in the middle, I noted down that's Panama City, and that is also where the Panama Canal is located at. When we design itineraries, usually we combine a few nights in Panama City because there's really great different day tours within short driving distance from the city, but you can stay comfortably at your boutique hotel. And then we usually include a few nights in the highlands that you see on the left-hand side, Chiriquí, which is literally the Costa Rica of Panama, with the same highlands, birding, hiking, mountain experiences. And then we usually combine it with two ocean possibilities, because Panama is between the Pacific and the Caribbean Ocean. So we have a lot of wonderful ocean and beach and island experiences that we can include in an itinerary. Panama is actually now very is focusing a lot on sustainable tourism, and it's also officially included in a tourism master plan of the country. So we can really focus on supporting local communities, entrepreneurs, and the nature. And that is what is also Angkor Expeditions' philosophy, to really create authentic experiences and make sure that the local communities can thrive. So why should you come to Panama? Why should you sell Panama? I have on the next slides a few, let's say, selling points, pitch ideas. So of course it's location. It's the small, narrow land bridge, the smallest actually between North and South America. It's just 50 miles wide. That's the length of the Panama Canal. It's a small country, similar to South Carolina, and it has always been the crossroads of the Americas for goods, for transiting of people, for the cultures, for the wildlife that is coming from the north and the south. So location is definitely an interesting point. Also, its connectivity. It's the hub of the Americas, not only for flights. It offers 92 destinations across 38 countries with direct flights, but also Copa Airlines has direct flights to 18 US cities. And also we have cruise hubs as in Cologne, as in Panama City. So we also do pre and post cruise extensions. The accessibility is also a plus. Once you land in Panama, the roads are excellent. The infrastructure is very well developed. Within short distances, you can be in the mountains, you can have a 1 hour flight, you're in the Caribbean, in the Pacific. So you have a lot to do and see within short travel distance. And the biodiversity is amazing in Panama. So due to its unique geographical location, we have a vast diversity of flora and fauna, more than 10,000 plant species, 250 mammals, 1,000 bird species. We have a lot of avian birders that come to Panama. And then, of course, many endemic species, land and marine, national parks, UNESCO World Heritage Sites. This is our small team in sales, but we, Angkor Expeditions of Panama, we are full service tour operators. So we also have a product development team. We have a cruise dedicated team operations, a team of certified naturalist guides, and the company is already 27 years creating, designing itineraries, not only high-end luxury, but we come also from a very ecological background, promoting ecotourism since 1997. And we joined the Virtuoso Network in 2011. I am the key account manager for any Virtuoso or luxury inquiries. So feel free to contact me later if you have any questions. Just a few clients that we work with on a regular basis. You see Lindblad Expeditions, Tau Tours. Actually, the small expedition cruises that come to Panama and Costa Rica have our naturalist guides on board. So we have a very diverse clientele. We have the best guides in Panama. That speaks for itself that Lindblad and National Geographic has or hires with us the guides, and also we handle their ground operation in Panama. Then a few memberships. We are the commercial arm from the National Conservation Association, ANCON. We are part of USTOA and Adventure Travel Trade Association. We just had a huge annual summit in Panama from the ATA community, and it was a great success. So we offer all services once your client are in Panama: transportation, experiences, and accommodation. We have certified guides. A lot of people say, I've traveled all over the world and I've never had such amazing guides. So that speaks for itself. Since Tocumen Airport is the hub of the Americas, it's a very busy airport, and we have now 2 terminals, and it's long ways to walk. Even I myself book the VIP arrival service for fast track lines at Immigration and Customs, and you'll be met at the plane store for more comfortable and hassle-free arrival. So what can you do in Panama? We can craft a unique trip around these topics. I've kind of selected different headlines so that you can have an idea of what activities and experiences we arrange. For example, the Panama Canal is, of course, a big must when you come. So we have different options, colors, shapes, how your clients can experience the Panama Canal. Either we go on a VIP behind the scenes tour at Miraflores Locks. It's 2 hours, and you, as you see in the lower left photo, you'll be granted special access right to the lateral area next to where the huge ships pass through. Fantastic experience. Or we can do actually a partial or ocean-to-ocean Panama Canal transit in half or a full day. You don't have to go on a cruise ship to go through the Panama Canal. And we can also charter a private yacht in case you want it more exclusive and private, and do a partial canal transit on a private yacht. Of course, a helicopter flight 1 hour over the entire length of the Panama Canal is a very unique experience. Panama has several UNESCO World Heritage sites, so we can easily theme an itinerary visiting these beautiful locations, such as Panama Viejo. Casco Viejo is a historical district with a lot of great boutique hotels. We have the Congo culture and the Panama hat, which are intangible UNESCO World Heritage elements. Coiba National Park is actually the Galapagos of Panama. Many people don't know it's in the same marine biological corridor as Galapagos. So we have the same whale sharks, sea turtles, the same species as in Galapagos. And in July through October, we even have the humpback whales coming here. And of course, Darien National Park, harpy eagle is the national bird of Panama. The wild side of Panama, of course, we have a lot of great wildlife observation. We have great hiking, adventure tourism. We can do zip lining, bird watching, scuba diving, excellent deep sea fishing. And in the highlands, we have excellent exclusive coffee. The geisha coffee is the highest auctioned coffee in the world right now, grows in the highlands of Panama. We can do a plantation visit. We can do a coffee tasting, even when you only are in Panama City and don't have time to go to the highlands. A lot of outdoor adventures in the highlands. A lot of interest is nowadays into the culinary delight. So we have amazing experiences, cooking classes, make your own chocolate, rum tasting, craft beer, visit local food markets. So that is a fun part to design kind of custom tours. Then, of course, culture and art. There's amazing art galleries. We can arrange a meet and greet with local artists or do a paint class. There's the Congo culture, indigenous people. Panama has still 7 indigenous tribes. And of course, the Panamanian folklore. There's so much to do for kids. I try always with my little son when we go around trying the different tours, and he loves everything from the natural tattoos, from the embera, finding the sloth in a rainforest, going ziplining, trying out surfing. There is so much great family activities to do in Panama. And since we're between both oceans, there's of course a great array of sailing, boating, secluded islands, amazing white sand beaches, starfish. We can charter a yacht, scuba diving. We can actually fish in the Panama Canal or out in the ocean for deep sea fishing. So there's a lot of opportunities. I'd like to feature today Amarla Casco Viejo is a 8 ensuite guest room boutique hotel in Casco Viejo. They're kindly sponsoring a complimentary stay. So make sure that you stay on so you may win this wonderful prize. It's a beautiful hotel in the old town. Its restaurant Candela is open kitchen, kind of chef's table experiences. We arrange a lot of fire to table tasting menus. It's an amazing chef that is serving here wonderful meals. And then also more selected properties to give you an idea in Panama City, the modern city center. We have the Bristol Panama. It's also Virtuoso property. La Compañía in Casco Viejo. There's also Sofitel Legend. La Compañía in El Valle. Panamonte is in, those are two hotels of the Highlands. And then our high-end luxury properties on the oceans are Isla Palenque, Isla Secas. And then on the Caribbean side, we have Nayara Bocas. You might know from Costa Rica, they have several properties. El Otro Lado in Portobelo, 2 hours driving, is a beautiful, authentic boutique or a buyout retreat that we can take your clients to. We also offer FIT cabins as an exclusive arrangement with the property. And of course, we offer private villas for larger multi-generational families. And this was it from me. I hope it was a fast run through about what this country offers. And to tip you off with a little bit more inspiration, here a little video from me. And I look forward to hearing from you. And if you have any questions, I'm available after the video in the chat box. Thank you.
Hoy me di cuenta una vez más, lo único que quiero es volver a ese lugar que me llevaste. Respiré por primera vez Panamá verde.
All right, staying in Latin America, we've got Chris from EM Hotels. Now, Colombia is a difficult place to figure out if you haven't been. So what really makes a difference is getting the right product as your home base. So he's got some great hotels to tell you about, and I'll turn it over to him.
Hello, my name is Christopher Stubbs, and I am the North American sales manager for a fabulous collection of hotels across Colombia and other countries within Latin America. And over these next few minutes, I'm going to give you a little insight and view of these fine hotels, tell you a little bit about them, tell you who they are suited for, and how to book them. Here we go. Firstly, I'd like to, just a little bit on an overview. The focus firstly is on Colombia. And Colombia is a country that is just waiting to have our clients. And they are warm. They are how do you say it? They are culturally full of so much that they want to share with us. And so here we're going to have a little peek. And just to give you an insight, Colombia has actually been voted very significant and written all about in National Geographic. It has overwhelming cultural and geographical features that I'm going to share. Did you know that Colombia was the #1 destination for U.S. travelers to South America? Now, these stats are from 2022 and earlier, but at least you can get an idea. So it's really quite significant. Did you also know that there are a huge selection of airlines from the US and Canada that fly to Colombia? Yes, you can see them. American, United, JetBlue, Delta, and so forth. And it was rated by Condé Nast Traveler as one of the friendliest countries in the world. And it's really worth going to now. It has now become a hotspot within the U.S. community. We have a lovely collection of hotels for you that are all solid 4-star properties, and they're right from Cartagena all the way through the interior and around the capital city of Bogota. Excellent hotels that are family owned by a lovely family from Cartagena, Colombia, called the Monroy family, and they are outstanding hoteliers. And so the flavor of these hotels are all Colombian, but the quality is 4-star, and I will tell you that the service is 5-star. Bogota is the capital, and this is where we have our fabulous Andes Plaza. It's a 4-star property right in the heart of Bogota. Absolutely worth going because the culture and the vibrance of this major city is a must-see when you go to Colombia. Quick visual of the bright colors and also the lovely warmth and the lovely warmth of the hotel rooms. Just to give you a quick visual, I'll skip that for now and move right on to Cartagena. Now, Cartagena is up on the north and it's in the Caribbean. So this is really this is a pure tourist destination. And if I were to make a comparison to any other destination, when I think of Cartagena, I would say San Juan, Puerto Rico. And I say that because it has the old walled city in Cartagena, and then beside that it has the beach, the Playa Boca Grande beach, which is where many of the resort hotels are. And so it's a comparable city, but probably even a little more electric and alive than San Juan. And I gotta tell you, at a price that is very reasonable. The Colombian peso against our currency allows us to be able to spend our tourist dollars in Colombia and get a lot of mileage. And another visual of the hotel, and skipping through to our fine dining. The Cartagena property, the Cartagena Plaza, is sold either with breakfast or all-inclusive. Now, I will say to you that going all-inclusive at this hotel is maybe a nice gesture, and you could certainly do it because the add-on would be very reasonable. But truth and in fact, the clients are going to want to get out and explore, and they're going to want to see the heart of Cartagena, the old walled city, all of its restaurants and cafes, and the pricing is reasonable. Dinner would be about $15 US. And we have our own fine dining right at the resort. And we have premium rooms. And this is just a visual of some theme rooms and some theme floor that we have created. For example, we have one floor dedicated to what I say needs, and it shows all the unique things that you would see, plus also certain decor that might be more appealing to a lady. And we also have a room for the techies, and this is also another dedicated floor at the Cartagena Plaza Resort. And just to give you an idea, this is how the old walled city looks. And it looks a lot like San Juan's old walled city. And this is to highlight some of the other fine dining that we have at the Cartagena Plaza. And also, and now let's get into the interior. We have a lovely hotel called the Azar Hotel, and this is in Medellin, which is a fabulous city in the interior. Now, people say, how do you get around Colombia? Because it's very mountainous. Because you have and just to give you an idea, what people tend to do is they will actually fly between different cities. So you might go into Cartagena, you then may want to go to Bogota, and then back over to Medellin, for example, and they would be short flights. The longest would be an hour flight between Bogota and Cartagena. And just to give you an idea of the lobby entrance and the coffee district, which is not too far from Medellin. As you know, Cartagena is the home of Juan Valdez and Colombian coffee, and the coffee district, or what they call the Department of Quindío, is stunningly gorgeous. And we offer some very unique properties that are typical of what you would see, like this so-called hacienda. Has a lovely local flavor. It's great to stay. And so if you're in the interior and you want to see the coffee district and the flower district, which many people do, you would certainly want to stay at our Carlaca property. Now, Santa Marta is about a 3 or 4 hour drive north of Cartagena, also on the Caribbean. And we have a lovely hotel there called the Tamaca Resort. It's a beachfront property, and what's very cool for a couple of reasons. One, the Tamaca property and Cartagena that property in Santa Marta is close to an old ruins where people can hike, and it's a half-day hike in, and you overnight in an actual city that was covered in foliage. It was from similar time to the ancient Mayan type Aboriginal peoples of that region, and it's still there today. And they provide overnight tours to go there. It's really quite special. Colombian tour sport is certainly very prevalent here in the U.S. And we also have branched out now into Mexico. So if you're looking for clients who want to go to either Guadalajara, we have a lovely hotel there, the Voco. And the Candlewood Suites is now one of our affiliate properties. And we also have Dominican Republic. We have a couple properties there. We have the Catalonia, which is right in the heart of Santo Domingo. So it's a fabulous city hotel. And followed by a nice property up in Punta Cana. It's a nice, very good 4-star all-inclusive, the Serenade. We have added more hotels, you can anticipate us adding more hotels. But just to give you a ballpark, all these properties are all good, solid 4 stars. They're all under the EM Hotels brand. I will say that they are available through the GDS, but they're also available now through Apple. 2 of them are now available through Apple Vacations. For those of you that like the package holidays, the Cartagena Plaza and the Andes Plaza in Bogota are both featured in the Apple Vacations Travel Impressions portfolio. Once again, my name is Christopher Stubbs, and I will be pleased to assist you at any time. And thank you for your support.
All right, let's go to a relatively more undiscovered side of Southern Africa, Namibia, in the Gondwana collection. Namibia is a country of vast contrasts, amazing coastline, very, very stark interior, and colors that you really can't imagine. Photos never do justice to Namibia. So we're here with Louise to share a little more about the collection and what you can expect to find when you embark on a journey to Namibia.
Hello, friends in tourism. Thank you very much for your valuable time. I'm Louise Leach, and I'm presenting Namibia and our company Gondwana Collection Namibia to you today. We're going to do a brief overview of the country. Namibia is situated in the southwest corner of Africa. As you can see, it's conveniently situated in the SADC region, so it ties up nicely to any multiple country itinerary if you want to include Zim, Zam, Bots, or South Africa. We connect with the air links directly with various airlines, and then we also connect to the regional countries. As you can see on the screen, I've listed the various airports that the airlines connect through to. I've also listed the airport codes for you, so you can see which are the international airports entering into Namibia. Namibia is a year-round destination. The weather does not affect our tourism, but our peak season is from July to November. Our rainy season, there's a little rainy season that's in November, and then we have our rainy season from January through to March. But remember, it's an arid country, so it doesn't affect our tourism with big rain showers or anything like that. Tourists can visit Namibia on 90-day tourist visas, which can be applied for online or either on arrival. Namibia also offers the digital nomad visa, which is valid for 6 months. An important thing to know about Namibia is we price our tourism products in Namibian dollar, which is equivalent to the South African rand. It makes it a very affordable destination in comparison to the other African destinations. The South African rand is also a legal tender in Namibia. All credit cards are widely accepted throughout the country, excluding Diners and American Express. You'll be happy to know that no vaccinations are required. Malaria is present in the country, but only if we've had enough rain in a rainy season, and then only in the northern sections for a couple of months. The rest of the country is not affected by the malaria virus at all. Namibia is not only a safari destination. It is a destination that offers safaris, but then also scenic cultural experiences. The diversity of the country is astronomical. We have 2 deserts. On the eastern side, we have the Kalahari Desert that I'm sure you're all familiar with. In the south, we have the Fish River Canyon, which is the second largest canyon in the world after the Grand Canyon. We have our second desert, which is the Namib Desert on the western side, which is completely different in contrast to the Kalahari. Our entire coastline is known as the Skeleton Coast, which I'm sure you have all heard about before. Moving up north in the country tends to get more rainfall. The deserts are on the southern part of the country. So moving up north is more our gaming area. Gaming, I'm referring to wildlife. We have the world-famous Etosha National Park up in the north here, and then moving through to the eastern side, which this little finger is known as the Caprivi or the Zambezi region. That region is also known for its waterways, and it is a big gaming area. Now I'm going to tell you a little bit about Namibia's unique selling points. The country's diverse cultures with the African and European influences, the cuisines, the diverse landscapes, the vast national parks and conservation areas, the diversity of our accommodation in style, luxury levels, and pricing, value for money, exciting activities like game viewing, hiking, horseback trails, our great diversity of special interests as well. Namibia truly is a value for money destination. Namibia is ideal for different types of travelers. As I've listed below, individual travelers, family, multi-generational travelers, groups, single travelers, adventures. I'm not going to mention them all, but you can see what the country offers. It really is a destination that offers something for everybody. Let's talk a little bit about the modes of travel in Namibia. Your clients have different options, so you can either put together an itinerary on the go-to shuttle, the hop-on, hop-off shuttle, self-drives, scheduled tours, or private guided tours. The high end of the market is the fly-in safari. Now I'd like to speak about our company, Gondwana Collection Namibia. Our company consists of a large portfolio of different types of products. We are a Namibian-owned company and operated company. Our staff are shareholders in the company, and therefore, even though it is a large organization, it still has the feel of an owner-operated company. I'll start with our accommodation collection. In our accommodation collection, we have 50 different types of accommodation offerings. We also have a car rental company known as Namibia To Go. Namibia To Go currently has 360 4x4 vehicles on its fleet. The reason, again, as I mentioned, self-drive is the most popular type of travel in the country. Then again, we've got the go-to transfers, traveler transfers, the convenient hop-on, hop-off service. Then most importantly, we have a DMC service. It is the Gondwana Travel Center. They offer tailor-made tours, scheduled tours as well. So Gondwana truly is a one-stop travel shop. I've included in the slide for you a link to our value creation report, and that goes into detail, gives you all the different aspects and everything about our company. I'm quickly highlighting a few things here for you. We have a comprehensive travel portal for agents on our website. No login is required. On the portal, we have absolutely everything of our products on there, from videos to high-resolution photographs, information, fact sheets, and everything. We also offer online availability and booking options as well, and very competitive STO rates. Gondwana Collection Namibia offers a selection of 50 accommodation offerings across the country. Our accommodation is situated all over the country, so our footprint covers the entire Namibia. Our accommodation is graded in different levels. Our top end is the Secret Collection, which I'm going to show you a little sneak preview a little later. Then we have our 5-star, which is the Premier Plus, the Premier, which is 4-star, and then it goes down to the Comfort, the Experience, Adventure, and Camping collections as well. I'm excited to show you a little sneak preview into our Secret Collection. We're going to take a look at the Desert Whisper, which is situated in the Namib Desert. Important information to know about our Secret Collection is that it is a super exclusive product with only one villa of each. As I said, this is the Desert Whisper situated in the desert. It's fully catered for. It has concierge services, exclusive activities, and activities of the area would be desert activities. So you would be doing dune drives, you would visit the world famous Sossus Vlei, and it would all be on an exclusive basis. Then I'm going to show you a second one in our collection, which is the Namashasha River Villa. This is situated in the Caprivi region, which is the waterways of Namibia. It's a floating villa on the Kwando River, and this is what the top level looks like. It's your bedroom, fully air-conditioned, 360-degree views with windows all around. You overlook the river, and you look across to the Babatwa National Park and the floodplains. And obviously, this is what you're going to see in the area as well. Unfortunately, I don't have time to show you more our secret collection or any of our other products, but you can visit our website to view all of that. Beautiful sunsets over the Quando River. Then I'd just like to highlight the social and sustainability initiatives that we as Gondwana participate in. We have the Gondwana Trust, which you can read more about in the links that I've listed below. These interesting links also show you our Namibia Cam, our YouTube channel. And now, unfortunately, I've come to the end of my presentation. I just want to reiterate to you that the key to any successful safari in Africa is to have a reliable ground handler that has local expertise and knowledge and can offer excellent products and service. And we know where Africa hides her treasures.
Did you know Switzerland could be as beautiful in the summer as it is in the winter? It's got so many dimensions to it, and I think it's all about where you base yourself. So we have the Crown today, which is a very interesting property, quite a sparkling gem, and we're excited for Irina to share some highlights.
Hello, everybody. Very nice to meet you all. My name is Irina Otter, and I'm working as a sales and marketing manager in the wonderful mountain property Le Cran in Crans-Montana. And now it's time to speak a little bit about my hotel that I would like to present you today. So first I will start about the region where the hotel is located. The hotel is located in a beautiful mountain region in Canton Valais of Switzerland. And the most important, of course, it's a logistic because you can reach it so easily from all international airports in Switzerland. The main one is Geneva Airport. Either you take a train, direct train from Geneva to Sierre, 2 hours, very comfortable, with a beautiful landscape, and we will meet you at Sierre train station with our hotel car, and you will just go directly to the hotel. Or if you rent the car, you can directly driving to the door of our hotel. It will take you 2 hours, 15 minutes. Very important to say that it's also direct train from Crans-Montana to Milan, and it will be taken around 2 hours and a half. It's very good connected, Crans-Montana, with all main regions of Switzerland. So that's why when you are planning your trip, it's just a perfect point to make a nice break in Crans-Montana region. So coming back to the activities, Crans-Montana is a mountain place that is available all year round. Normally in Switzerland, it's very much separated winter and summer, but in Crans-Montana, you can find the activities all year round. But of course, main 2 seasons, still summer and winter. You can see so many things, and golf and hiking and biking and little fishing and so many activities for the families, everything in the middle of the nature with a beautiful view. Absolutely the same I can say for the winter, because Crans-Montana is located 1,500 meters above sea level, and we have a nice access to glacier that is going almost up to 3,000 meters. So our winter season, starting from mid of December and continuing sometimes by the mid of April. So, and not only for skiers, it's also for families. You can take the dog sledging and you can walk on the snowshoeing. It's pretty big region that is offering so many activities for all kind of clients, and it's very, very family friendly region, Crans-Montana. So just remember Crans-Montana in Switzerland. And Just a little word about the kids activities that I just included into my presentation, because one more time, the families with kids are the most welcome in our region. So I just also included what can be done with kids, and you can have a look. Just to also precise that we have a daily activities for the kids. Like these parents can leave kids for 2-3 hours, sometimes for even longer, and to go to make shopping or to ski. And our assistant there in these day camps, they will take care of the kids. So this is also not to forget about this opportunity. And now I will be also telling that there's lots of shops and restaurants, and also for those that like nightlife, they will find everything in Crans-Montana. So very much important to show where Le Cran is located. Like this, you can consider this region for your holidays. And now I will say about Le Cran. So Le Cran is a very special boutique hotel, part of the leading hotels of the world and Swiss Deluxe hotels. We are located a little bit above the city, that is offering us wonderful view. In winter, the next slope is just 150 meters from us. You don't need the car. If, for example, you need the car until the next ski lifts, we are providing to all our guests very comfortable transfers to ski lifts, from ski lifts, and within Crans-Montana during the day, and this is included in the accommodation. So you will see that in accommodation also included and covered parking and non-alcoholic drinks, and so many nice facilities that will make you feel like at home and to worry about nothing at all. So a little bit about the rooms. Hotel Le Cran was really done with a big care and attention to the details, and our style is so unique. You will find this property nowhere else, only in Crans-Montana. Every room was done at the special project that is putting each our guests to the different mountain regions of the world. You will find the rooms like Annapurna, like Ural, like Kilimanjaro. So I just put several photos so that you can have a look. And the variety of the rooms also offering to all our guests to find correct accommodation to everyone. Good for honeymooners. We are good for the families with kids because we have 3-bedroom apartments. We have connected rooms. Deluxe is connected with junior suites. So small and very modelable hotel. Just I'm allowing you to see a little bit to the unique style of all our rooms in Hotel Le Cran. And every room, very important, every single room you book will have a super nice terrace with a view to the mountains, panoramic view, south-facing view with the sun all year long coming through the windows of your accommodation. We are waking up, going down, and everywhere you will see the mountains. Michelin star restaurant. This is Yannick, chef Yannick, our chef. He's French and he's absolutely crazy about the food, and he's creating absolutely unique menus that of course we are very much sharing with our clients and our restaurant, and also very famous in the region. And again, it's famous not only by wonderful food, by the panorama. Just imagine you waking up and having breakfast with such view to mountains. Real pleasure. So we can make also very good private events, private meetings, celebrations, small honeymoon trips and wedding trips. And we are offering very nice packages that you always can apply to our help that we can calculate. In a low season, we can even offer privatization of the hotel. And of course, where without the spa? We have a spa with outdoor and indoor swimming pool, and everywhere it's the view. The swimming pool is heated. After the ski, just imagine to go to 32 degrees and just to relax at the end of the day and to see the mountains. Pure luxury. And we have also all kind of very modern equipments, so our guests, they need nothing to look around. Everything we are offering in our very unique, so small, but like in a private house hotel. And this is just to finalize the presentation of our property. This is, by the way, two of our cars. We have two more, which we are using to actually to make a shuttle services for our clients. Because I remind, we are just a little bit above city. It's 7 minutes by car. But we have a wonderful view, and all our guests have no problem to go to city center to come back from shopping and all those days. So, and now we have just 10 seconds for the video. So I hope you all enjoyed the video. It was such a pleasure to make a presentation to you. Thank you so much for your attention. I'm at your entire disposal if you have any questions or something to ask me. I wish you a very nice day, and goodbye to everybody.
Okay, up next is one of the most turnkey properties that you can imagine. It consistently does well. It's one of St. Lucia's top retreats. Beautiful suites, amazing beach, and just a staff like none other. So I'm really excited for Blanca to be back here with us to share the landings with you.
Hello, my name is Blanca de Vapora. I am a managing partner and co-founder of Oceanid Hospitality. And today I will have the pleasure to introduce you to a beautiful property in St. Lucia, one of our clients, the Landings Resort and Spa. The Landings Resort and Spa is located in the northwest coast of St. Lucia, approximately 90 minutes from the international airport, Hevanora International Airport, or 20 minutes by the helicopter. Helicopter will take the client to George Charles Airport, and then from the regional airport, there is approximately 10-minute taxi ride to the Landings Resort and Spa. St. Lucia is a volcanic island. It is easily accessible from many US gateways. Flights anywhere from New York, Charlotte, and Miami, and various carriers such as American Airlines, JetBlue, United States, and Delta. Flight time approximately 4 hours. As I was mentioning, St. Lucia is a volcanic island. It is a small island in the southern coast of the Caribbean. The island is very much so known to those who love jazz festival and enjoy Carnival Caribbean activities. St. Lucia has been voted as the island for nature and adventure, and of course, for the 15th consecutive time, island for romance and weddings. Besides the US airlift, there are also flights from Canada and Air Canada, Sunwings, and WestJet. The Landings Resort and Spa has been open since December 2007. It is located on 19 acres of land. It has its own private marina, 3 restaurants and 3 bars, fully equipped spa and a fitness center, water sports, both motorized and non-motorized, as well as tennis courts, pickle tennis, and 4 pools. The resort amenities, besides those that I have just mentioned, the resort offers over 100 spacious 1, 2, and 3 bedroom villa suite accommodations. Each villa has its own private ensuite bathroom and bedrooms, very opulent 2 terraces, many with private plunge pools. Ocean and beachfront villa suites do come with private butler service. State-of-the-art health club and very spacious spa located in a main lobby area on a first floor. And towards the end of this presentation, I will show you what we have done with our new spa programming. Now a short video. The Landing Resort and Spa has many amenities and features to offer, and we do believe that one of those most important features would be an ideal destination location, versatile dining, and our exquisite villa suites with very superior inclusions and amenities. All of our suites do come with breakfast, as well as with the use of non-motorized water sports, and with access to Wi-Fi services, kids club, free kids club for children of the ages of 5 to 12, and the most popular and sought after would be the space of our villa suites, anywhere from 1,370 square feet to approximately 36 square feet of space, perfect accommodations for multi-generational families and those who travel with friends. With 3 restaurants and 3 bars, as well as coffee shop, all-inclusive meal plan options are also available and can be added to any stay upon request. With the gorgeous views, our 3-bedroom, 2-bedroom, and 1-bedroom villa suites, those that come with beach and ocean front, do also come with private butler service. You can see opulent terraces. There are 2, one at the main entrance and one behind the living room. Some of our terraces and then respectively suites do come with private plunge pools. View of the marina, gorgeous view of the ocean, and respectively our bedrooms. Each individual bedroom will feature ensuite bathrooms. 3-bedroom accommodations can accommodate for up to 6 adults and 1 child. 2-bedroom, 4 adults and 1 child. Our amazing kitchen areas that are fully equipped, modern and spacious, also offer a spacious dining area and living rooms. At the main entrance, one will find also a spacious powder room with washer and dryer. Now we are coming to our food and beverage areas. We have been putting a lot of focus on our dining experiences. In 2022, we have refreshed and refurbished our Kalalu restaurant on beach, Toast in a Sand restaurant. Just recently, approximately a month ago, we have opened a Suru restaurant and lounge that carries Asian Caribbean fusion style with outdoor and indoor dining experiences. Our very popular beach club that is open for breakfast, lunch, and a dinner sits on a beach close by to the ocean, as you can see. And then respectively, just a minute ago, you can see our turquoise bar that is adjacent to the beach club. Fantastic bar to taste all of the Caribbean tasty drinks. As for our luxurious resort, we are the best fit for individual and group travel, for guests who enjoy adventure and dining experiences, due to our spacious villa suites, family travel, romance, adventure, and wellness. The Landings Resort and Spa is an award-winning property. Just about 2 weeks ago, we have been ranked as number 15th resort in Caribbean and Atlantic by Condé Nast UK edition. We have just won top 100 resort worldwide by luxury travel. And we are members of Signature Travel Network, as well as Resort with 5-star and 4 diamonds. Our accolades and our testimonials from many of our customers speak to personalized services, accommodations, and many amenities that have been popular and well thanked by many who've been patronizing us for the past 17 years. On the top of all of the features and amenities that we do have for our adults, we have been also focusing on those at the younger ages. The resort features Kids Club that is available and open to children between the ages of 5 and 12. And for the elderly teenagers, we have also introduced a program that gears towards activities for teenagers ages of 13 to 16 years of age. One will be able to find dance activities, beach Olympics, tie-dye, local competitions, learning how to speak a local language, cooking classes, sand building competitions, and many more. Very much so known for weddings as well as small groups. We can accommodate small groups anywhere from approximately 25 to a large beach events that can host up to 600 guests. Some of our settings, we have approximately 6 different locations which can be programmed and conceptualized to either receptions or dining styles. And just recently, in October of 2024, we have partnered with Ricardo Ficas Foundation. That is a foundation that has been spearheaded by Natura Bisset. And we are the first spa in the Caribbean that is actually offering a oncology aesthetic program treatments. Our spa therapists have been trained by a professional group of Ricardo Ficas Foundations, and we are very proud of allowing the services and the treatments to be put forward at our spa and offering specialized treatments to those who are undergoing various treatment challenges due to oncology care. And that is all for the Landings Resort and Spa. For any future comments or questions, please do not hesitate to contact either myself or my business partner, Sylvia Schooley. I hope that we will have the opportunity to see you soon. And yes, until soon, to St. Lucia in Caribbean.
What a beautiful recap. I love doing this. It's so much fun. We're already planning for broadcast 10, so I can't wait for you to join that. That'll happen sometime in Q1 2025. And just as a quick reminder, there are still some spaces left if you want to join us live. We do our Vanguard Live event each year in a different place. Next up is going to be March 24th and 25th at the TWA Hotel at JFK. So that's a really retro glam place to celebrate the golden age of travel. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to have 18 amazing suppliers from around the world, about 100 agents, and everybody will meet with everybody. So it's a really great chance to bond, network and build relationships with some of the world's best companies who have creative minds. So please come and join us. Email us at info@truemarketing.com for more details on an application opportunity. We look forward to that. So for all of the future lucky winners from today's broadcast, they will be drawn at random. Thank you for joining us. If you have been on this broadcast with us, you certainly are eligible, and we've got some real stunners for you. So watch your email. You'll know very shortly if you're one of the lucky winners. And we appreciate you so much. Couldn't do this without your support. So thanks for joining us. We're happy you did. And we cannot wait to make the announcement of what we're going to be doing in 2025. So stay well and keep going.